Welcome to your Farm and Home Show. I'm Kristin Hildabrand, your host, and visiting with us today is Joanna. She serves as Warren County's Extension Agent for Agriculture and Natural Resources. So tell us what recipe we're making.
So this is the tomato basil salad, okay? And it has basil in the name, and we talked about basil a lot earlier in the year, and now we're kind of celebrating the fruits of our harvest. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take 1/4 cup of basil, and what we need to do is we need to take some big basil leaves, several, to get 1/4 cup, because this is going to give it so much freshness, so much flavor, and it's going to pair so nicely with all of our other flavors that we have in this salad. And we're going to do a little technique called a chiffonade. It sounds really fancy, Kristin, but basically it's rolled up basil leaves and we're going to cut it into strips.
I love it. You can have some different flavors, because I know there's cinnamon basil, lemon basil.
Yes, and we have the Perpetuo, the purple basil, just the regular sweet basil here today. And so yes, you can add a little bit. This Perpetuo adds a little bit of a lemon flavor, a little bit of freshness to it. So we'll add some of that as well. But these big basil leaves, we just want to take it and then we just want to roll it up tightly. And then we're going to take our knife and we're just going to cut those into little ribbons until we get to about 1/4 cup.
I love the crispness there too.
Yeah, and it's gonna be so delicious. A great way to use basil. A lot of times you use it for pesto, but you know, if you're tired of pesto, this is a great way, because my basil right now is flourishing. And I'm gonna cut up a little bit more of this Perpetuo, just so we can have some of that lemon flavor in it. Now, you can tell these leaves aren't as large, and so we can't use the exact same technique, but something very similar. And so while I'm doing this, Kristin, if you wanna take a pint of cherry tomatoes, and we have those, and it depends on which variety you utilize for those. Some of them are a little bit bigger. Those yellow ones are a little bit bigger than the semi-sweet 100s, and so you might want to 1/4 those, but we just cut them in half, because I'd like to get a nice little bite of tomato each and every time.
Yeah, and you know, there's a lot of different cherry type tomatoes that you can find, but this is going to be really pretty against our basil.
Yes, and then all the different colors. I think, you know, eat the rainbow. Sometimes kids like to have different colors, and you know, we eat with our eyes first, and so a great way to make it a really colorful salad.
Absolutely.
All right, and then we have 1 large cucumber, and we have it cut up in the vegetable chopper as well. And so we're going to add that. It's going to give it a nice bit of freshness and crunch to it. And then we have 1 yellow bell pepper. Nothing crazy about the yellow. It's just going to be pretty in our salad. If you have a green or a red, orange, feel free to utilize that, or even a purple, Kristin.
Oh, I love purple.
Yeah. Then we have 3 green onions that we have sliced up, and we can just put that in there. Now you can tell this is going to be a good size salad, but all we're going to have to do is toss it. It's going to be super easy. And then we have 3 ounces of feta cheese crumbles that we have right there, and if you kind of want to sprinkle that in. And then I'm going to make the dressing that goes on top of this salad. And it's just basically 3 tablespoons of olive oil. And you can use flavored olive oil if you have some and you like to do that.
Love it.
And then I have some white balsamic vinegar. And the only reason I'm using white balsamic for this is just because it won't have that dark color. So it's not a flavor profile thing. It's really just a presentation. So if you have dark balsamic and that's the only thing you have, don't let it discourage you from utilizing it in this recipe. You can still do that. This is just going to really make the flavors and the colors of this recipe stand out.
Yeah, I love these wet ingredients that we're adding together.
And then we're just going to whisk that together, and this is going to make a nice sweet little dressing for this. It's going to bring out some of the sweetness in the salad, and we can just drizzle that.
Pour it.
Yeah, we'll just drizzle that right over the top here. And then our bowl is really full, but we're just going to give it a nice little toss, and I'm going to top it with some salt and some pepper. And so some fresh salt and pepper. We don't need a whole lot. If you are limiting your salt, you can always use an alternative, a salt alternative for that. And then we're just going to put some black pepper on top.
I absolutely love the colors in this. I know you've already mentioned that, but what a pretty combo. The cucumbers with the tomato and all this wonderful goodness here too with the feta cheese, and then all that dressing that's on top.
Yeah, and I think it's a great little summer salad. You can whip up really fast, use all the bounty in your garden. So if you'd like the recipe, we have it available here at the Extension office. You can come by and pick this up, or the hundreds of other recipes that we have.
Make sure to stop by your local Extension office and pick up a copy of this recipe. We hope you enjoy the summer season, and make sure to come back here with us for more Farm and Home Show.